Hello there, I'm just doing a quick Zoom recording to demonstrate how I set up Reaper, an application, to do multi-track recording of record pieces in order to use them as a backdrop for a Zoom lesson. Now, as you can see from this, I've turned on original sound, which is a setting in Zoom. That's important when you're doing a Zoom lesson, because otherwise the recorder music sounds like you're shouting and Zoom will shut it down. I'm recording this, and all I'm going to do is share the screen now to show you the the Reaper project. Now we're in Reaper, but you can still see me in the corner. So if we look at the settings that I've had to put together for this, go to the preferences. You have to set up the audio device for the device that you want to use to input the sound. Now, I've got a microphone with an M-Track 2x2 input device, so I had to select that. And the alternative would have been the built-in microphone, which you see here, which works perfectly fine, but it's not quite as good sound quality. And here on the output side, because I'm just using headphones plugged into the computer, I'm using the built-in output. And that's all you need to set up, all I need to set up in the preferences. Now, the tracks that you're going to record come along here, and you can see that what's being recorded here. I've recorded the Descamp part already of this piece. Now, then the things you have to set up then, when what you do is you insert a new track. This is the same when I inserted the first track, and that creates a new track. I also set it to all tracks to automatic record down when the track's selected. So when you select a new track, it automatically is ready for recording. And the other option I set up with metronome enabled. You can see in these pre-roll settings that the beat pattern you're going to get is set up here. So it's A, B, B, B. So you get a different sound at the beginning of the bar. Now this piece is in 4/4. You get 2 bars in, and you can set the timing here 4/4 and beats per minute, which I've set by tapping this. It says tap, and you can tap it to the speed you want the piece to go, and that resets that setting. So having already recorded the Descamp part, I'm now going to record the treble part while listening to the Descamp part as it was going along. Put my headphones back in and press record. Not quite like that. I need to go back to the beginning first and then press. No, I don't want to record that one. I want to record the second one. There, and I'm just saving it all now. So I've now got a recording of both parts, and what I need to do now, can be saved as a project in Reaper, but in order to get a file that you can play, an audio file, what you do is you render it. And I've called it Bark Fugue number 1, and I think I've already recorded it once, so let's go 1A. And the primary output format you set to be a .wav file. That's accepted automatically into iTunes on my computer. There are other options, but I think .wav would be a good one for most purposes. You can go for an MP4 and PEG-4 as well, if you wanted to, and then click on Render. Now on this machine, if we just then launch the file, no, I don't want to record that one, I want to record the second one. It will play it automatically from iTunes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You've got the idea of it, so I'll stop that and I'll stop the share, and I think that is about as much as I can demonstrate on a first recording, so I'll stop the recording now.